Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today, we are looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on August 25th, 2025, which was about 2 days ago. The headline result is a system that uses deliberate decontextualization to spark novel, grounded scientific ideas, with Nuri scoring high-impact papers at an AUROC of 0.737 and the reconstruction of post-cutoff theses judged sound in over 85% of cases. The paper is titled Spacer, Towards Engineered Scientific Inspiration, and as we will see later, the implications for automated discovery are quite significant. The work combines a keyword graph with a multi-stage manifesting pipeline and shows outputs closer to leading publications than state-of-the-art LLM baselines. Also, the authors shared a GitHub repo. It packages the supplementary materials. You'll find embeddings of style-normalized sentences, reconstructed concepts from published papers, and Spacer's generated statements with extended versions. There's a clear README, figures, results folders, and the CC BY 4.0 license, so it's easy to explore. Alright, the repository details just set the stage for how outputs are shared. Figure 1 shows the full pipeline that turns scattered knowledge into a new concept. Keyword subgraphs feed a larger keyword graph, which lets Nuri select a high-potential keyword set because the connections suggest unexplored but plausible links. The set is then articulated as an original scientific concept, illustrated here with viral vector, light, neurons, optical fiber, opsin, and brain stimulation tied into a coherent statement. So Figure 2 lays out the full architecture, which starts with Nuri selecting a keyword set from a large keyword graph and ends with a judge statement. The revealing framework turns the selected keywords into a thesis, which provides a coherent research initiative. The scaffolding framework then structures the logic and produces a short statement with supporting rationales, so the idea becomes testable. The assessment framework finally screens plausibility and routes outputs to accepted or rejected, which separates creative generation from critical evaluation. So, the pipeline overview set expectations for selection and judgment. Figure 12 shows how the EVAL score distinguishes high-impact from low-impact papers, reporting an area under the curve near 0.737 with a clear margin over random. Panel A presents the receiver operating characteristic curve with confidence shading, which indicates consistent gains across thresholds. Panel B displays the score distributions, where high-impact papers cluster at higher EVAL values, while low-impact papers skew left. That separation supports practical screening. Okay. The EVAL results just showed strong discrimination between high and low impact papers. Table 1 reports pass rates for thesis reconstructions judged by logic, topic, objective, approach, and an overall decision across science, nature, and others. The topic category reaches 100%, which suggests the reconstructions preserved subject matter faithfully. Logic, objective, and approach all exceed 96%, so the structure and methods stayed aligned. The overall pass rate lands at 85.44%, reflecting stricter aggregate judging, but still indicating robust fidelity. Alright, the last table showed strong reconstruction fidelity. Figure 17 reports heat maps of energy distance, which measure how far whole embedding distributions sit from one another, so lower values indicate closer semantic style. Both panels show the smallest distance between published papers and Spacer, while other LLM classes sit farther with higher variance. Panel A uses Claude Sonnet 4 for preprocessing, and Panel B repeats the pattern with Kimi K2, indicating robustness across processing models. Wrapping up, 2 takeaways stand out. Deliberate decontextualization turns sparse keyword links into plausible, novel ideas, and the pipeline's checks make those ideas measurably closer to top publications, with strong discrimination and over 85% thesis fidelity. The broader implication is scalable, low-cost scientific ideation that complements human creativity. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.